Hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome back. This is going to be your love and romance spiritual guidance for January 2025. This is going to be for Sagittarian males and females. I'm going to begin with the women, and then I will wrap this up with the Sagittarius men right after this. So just keep listening to see what are your messages for the month of January for the men. Okay, you may need to fast forward a little bit to that part. Okay, so let's get started. Sagittarius, love for January. Now for the women, starting with you, there is something here about some type of surprise here, something maybe surprising you in January, or your person surprised at you. There's something here that's like a shock, a surprise, like, wait a minute, did that just happen type of thing. It can be good or bad, all right, because surprises can come up in any type of way, but it just depends on what's going on in your situation. Now, the person you're interested in feels like sparks are just flying. Sparks are flying everywhere in the connection. They feel like, you know what, let's keep this going and let's surprise each other with gestures of kindness and of love and of romance. So actually, it's a double-sided thing. I think you both are shocking or surprising each other at whatever it is that you're doing inside of the connection. It's something that's keeping your person's heart pumping for you. It's something that's keeping the momentum going for you. And they're very, very interested in this, whatever it is. It's something very positive, some type of positive chemistry between you and this person. With you, you make them strive for higher things, better things. With you, they feel enlightened. They feel like you have a lot of wisdom and a lot of information to share with them as well. I feel like they look to you to speak to them about certain things. I feel like they're learning a lot of things from you. I feel like there's a lot of wisdom that they are gaining from you. And this is someone who's like, yeah, I'm getting all of this information and I'm totally becoming enlightened with the attention that I'm getting, the wisdom that I'm getting, all the love and support that I'm getting from the Sagittarius woman. So very, very positive between, you and this person. So where you and this man agree at, where you two see eye to eye at, is there's something here about someone possibly going to school, becoming a student, or maybe some type of work study program, tutoring. I think that one of you guys are either interested in going back to school now, and maybe that's shocking or surprising to your person, and maybe they're like really, really excited about this for you because they can totally see you doing something like this. Some of you are continuing school, like you may be going for a higher degree. You may be interested in getting a college degree that is higher than the one you have, if you already have some or one. Or for some of you, you're doing some type of work with children. Maybe you're now going to be getting into working with kids, maybe working with children, and your person is very excited about this. So something like that is going on. Either you or they are about to start doing something like this. For others of you where this may not apply, this can just be you and this person being students of each other, and you're teaching each other a lot of things about life or love. Now, sometimes during the month of January, if you have any type of clashing, it could just be coming from having a closed mind. Somebody may be a little closed-minded when it comes to, or maybe, somebody could have underestimated the other person. Is like, if this is you going back to school or becoming a teacher or something like that, or doing something similar to this, your person could have had a closed mind about you. Maybe they thought you had a closed mind. Maybe they didn't think you could see all of the possibilities in front of you. Maybe they didn't think that you could become something more, or something, you could go and do something else, or, it's just something about a closed mind here. Someone didn't think that the other person would be interested in a certain thing, and now it's like a huge shock or some type of surprise here. So what's hiding here, Sagittarius female, and what this masculine may not know about you that you've been thinking about is marriage. For some of you, you have been really thinking about marrying this person, or maybe why you're not married yet. For some of you, you could really have things like this on your mind. Or you could be thinking, yeah, I'm going to go and do something more for myself because I want to be able to have a stable and steady career as someone's wife. Maybe you're thinking about the future, the married life, you know, your lives together. So you could be thinking about, okay, well, what can I do at this time to make sure that when I am married, when I am doing, you know, these things, when my life has elevated to this point, what can I make as a career for myself in a marriage? So some of you could be thinking long term about your career. All right. So that's what I'm getting for somebody out there. Now, Sagittarius masculines, like I said, please give the messages time to resonate. It's still January. We're still in the beginning of it. So give it time for different messages to resonate. So for the masculines, for some of you, you could be sending telepathic messages to a woman that you're interested in right now. Or you could be trying to get her attention some kind of way. Or you could be relaying messages through family or friends to try to get the messages to this woman. Maybe you're trying to get people to get closer to her and to connect with her in some kind of way because you're trying to provide information to her. It's like you really want her to hear the things you have to say, or you really are trying to get her attention to tell her about certain things, is what I'm getting. But it seems to be subliminally or indirectly, whether it be online or, you know, some type of person-to-person dealings. She is in this energy where she's like, guess what? I'm still standing. They tried to break me, but I'm still here. They tried to break me, but I'm still standing. I'm not going to let this make me fall. I'm not going to let this make me fail. I'm not going to let this hurt me. I'm still standing. If you've been doing anything to try to hurt a woman and like you've been trying to get messages to her in some kind of way to hurt her, she's telling you with a straight face, she's still standing and you can never break her. If this is positive, then if you're interested in a woman and you're trying to speak to her about certain things in a positive way, then there could have been other people or another person or whatever coming up against this woman. And you may not be in a relationship with her, but you're witnessing things. And she's here to tell you that she's still standing. They tried to break her, is what I'm getting. For you, I don't think you really want anything from this woman, but to let her know that she's exactly where she's supposed to be in her life right now. And that's why she's going through this. It's something that you notice about this woman, and I think you're trying to let her know she's going through what she's going through because of who she is. For some of you, this is a woman who is hated by a lot of people for the wrong reasons. This can be a woman who is somebody who a lot of people try to go against because of who this person is in society, how big they are in society, how rich they are, or how royal they are, or how grand they are. I feel like if it's not about who this person is, it's just a lot of people who are trying to break this person down for other reasons that you may be aware of. Where you two agree at, there's something about fire that you two have in common. There's something about fire. So what this means is this is another fire sign. She's an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. This is another fire sign woman, fire sign, sun sign woman. And you both have this thing about you where people try to test you guys. It's something about you experiencing things simultaneously with her, but in different ways. You know, the reason why people do the things that they do to this woman is because you know how it feels to have it done to you, because you're experiencing it too, or you have experienced it already, and you know that it's because this person's fame, it's because of this person's name, it's because of what they have, it's because of what they own, it's because of who they are. They're connected, what they're connected to, and you know that. And so there's something about fire between the two of you. Like, there's a lot of creation between the two of you. You guys are very creative souls. You can see the creativity and the passion inside of her. She has so many grand ideas. And you two have this thing where no matter who tries to break you guys, you two always know how to rebirth yourselves from all of this. You and this woman both have a way of like knowing how to come out of a storm and like be successful still, or be powerful still, be brave still. You know, and you know how she feels right now. I feel like this is a woman who you empathize with, because you really understand what she's going through. So what's happening, what I think you guys don't like here, is what's going on around money and finances. You may feel like there's people trying to only break this woman, like I said, because of the money she has, the money she possesses, the money she owns, things that are inherently her own. People are hating her for that, because she's really, really rich. Like, she has a lot. And you may feel the same way, because you could be someone who is either you're wealthy, or if you're not, then you just know how she feels, because you see the way people get treated that are like her. There's something about you understanding what this woman is going through, and the fact that people are literally just doing this to her because of what she has. This sounds like my story, but this is literally what I'm saying here, is people are like hating this woman because of only because of that. And I think you really feel for her at this time. So what's hiding here, what this woman may not know you're thinking, is you have big dreams, you have big desires, and you're trying to manifest this, not just for yourself, but I think that you actually want her to have a good life. I think that you want positive things for this woman. I think that you think very, very positively about her, and you really want to help her. So I feel like you are trying to relay some type of messages to her. You're trying to send things her way to let her know certain things. But I think that is just happening discreetly at this time. I don't think you're doing this directly. I think that this is happening in different ways. But I think the main thing for you is getting this woman to like what she's supposed to have, and like have a life that she's supposed to have, instead of having like people come against her just because of what she has. All right, and that's what I'm seeing here. Thank you. God bless.